plenty of money in this country. It's just in the wrong hands.
Farmer thinks they own Washington. Well, they don't own me.
Cada votante.
We got to have access for everyone. I've done it as a public.
Senator Klobuchar, I want to get you.
If you did your homework on this issue, we need real solutions, not impossible promises.
I will fight for you as hard as I fight for my own family.
On January 20th, 2021, we'll say adios to Donald Trump.
We got a big ovation last night down in Miami. Let's bring in Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor, and the author of the book, Collusion. He joins us right now. There's the book. I haven't heard that word enough. Hey, Newt, as somebody who has been on the presidential debate stage a time or two, what did you think about the tone and tenor of what we saw last night?
Well, I mean, first of all, if you're a Democrat in this particular year, you're going to run to the left, you're going to be anti-Trump, and to some extent, you're essentially arguing that America is a bad country and that only you can fix it. So they're not running to govern the country as it exists, they're running to change the country pretty dramatically. On the other hand, in these kind of debates, which was all chaos, what you need is a good 30 to 45 seconds. And I thought Elizabeth Warren was very effective in saying, I'll fight for you the way I'd fight for my own family. She doesn't need much more than that at this stage. She probably strategically was the winner last night because she went in as the strongest of that particular set of 10. And I think she came out with the best line and as a very strong person. And on the other hand, I think Beto O'Rourke probably was the big loser because everybody decided to beat him up. And there's not much there anyway. And they just drove it further down.
Right. I mean, I really think that he lost big time. He had nothing to say as soon as he was engaged. Why do you think Julian Castro said, I got to KO Beto O'Rourke to stay in this? Where did that strategy come from?
Look, he may think that he may see this as a Texas primary to become the Texas candidate to be able to raise money in the second biggest state. And then when he wins the Texas primary so he can raise the money, he can go on to play in the rest of the country. And that may be his reasoning. It'll make some sense. I mean, even a state the size of Texas has a hard time having two major candidates. But you clearly see Castro on the way up, and you see O'Rourke on the way down, I think, in terms of the trajectory of their campaigns.
So Democrats took aim at the economy last night. I want you to listen to this real quick, and then I want to get your reaction.
Who is this economy really working for? When you've got an economy that does great for those with money and isn't doing great for everyone else, that is corruption, pure and simple. We need to call it out. We need to attack it head on, and we need to make structural change.
Donald Trump just sits in the White House and gloats.
This is supposed to be the party of working people. Yes, we're supposed to be for a 70% tax rate on the wealthy. Yes, we're supposed to be for free college, free public college.
This economy has got to work for everyone. And right now, we know that it isn't. This is actually an economy that's hurting small businesses and not allowing them to compete.
I thought they were talking about this country.
Well, how big of a challenge is it for these candidates to run against what is a strong economy right now?
Look, the Democratic Party is increasingly, in a way, an anti-American party. They want to change everything. What Booker just said about small business is just factually not true. You have more small businesses, they're doing better, they're hiring more people. But imagine the challenge you've got as a Democrat. You're going to go out and say you don't like the highest level of black employment in history. You don't like wages going up for blue-collar working. You don't like adding manufacturing jobs. So they have this problem that the Trump economy is actually working, and yet they think they've somehow got to attack it. And I think we're in much greater danger of Republicans on the health issue than we are on the economy issue. I'm perfectly happy for them to try to talk down the economy because most Americans, in fact, give Trump much better marks on the economy than they gave Obama. And most Americans realize that all these new jobs are a good thing.
Got another night tonight, and we'll see what happens. If you're President Trump, do you feel better or worse about your chances?
Well, if I'm President Trump, I don't pay any attention to all of this stuff.
He tweeted last night.
He tweeted it was boring.
Yeah, I mean, none of these people are going to challenge Trump. I think the only person who challenges Trump is Trump. I think otherwise he just wins.
Good way to put it. All right, Newt, thank you very much.